Hello and welcome to Career Planning for Transfer Students. My name is Lynn Leese and I'm the Director of Career Education here at Mercy University. Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to walk through everything you need to know as a transfer student to leverage your particular strengths and experiences, as well as catch up with all the resources Mercy has to offer to manage a successful career. Each of you has your own unique journey and circumstances, but we also know there are some common situations that you face as transfer students to a new institution. Wherever you are in your career journey, we want you to know that you have support here to help you have a great college experience and set yourself up for success after graduation. This session is being offered as part of our Fall 2023 Career Academy series. This semester's theme is all about managing your career through transitional phases in your life, such as transferring schools, and we hope that you'll find helpful content throughout the series. Undergraduate students who attend 4 out of 6 sessions will earn a digital badge and be entered into our iPad raffle. Watch this video to the end to learn how to count your attendance. There is a lot for us to talk about in this session. As transfer students, you have some specific advantages in your career preparation, but you also have some challenges in utilizing Mercy resources on a compressed timeline. So today we'll talk through this in depth. We'll start with the EPIC career planning model at Mercy University and the tools in your toolkit that will give you a competitive edge upon graduation. Next, we'll talk through these assets that you have and challenges you face as transfer students. And we'll wrap it up with some resources at Mercy and suggested action items to help you stay ahead of the game. Before we get started, I'd like to say a quick thanks to our friends in PACT, with a special shout out to Associate Director of PACT, Carolyn Bowe, for contributing some incredible thoughts and resources to this session. So let's dive in. Here at Mercy, our goal is to empower students to embark on epic careers. We know that careers are not linear, and you may find yourself in one of these phases of career planning at any time in your life. Perhaps you are exploring your career interests, reflecting on your values or skills, or researching potential career paths in the workforce. Or you might have a solid direction and find yourself in preparation mode, writing your resume, practicing your interviewing, developing your elevator pitch, and generally preparing to market yourself to employers. Perhaps you are in an implementation phase, putting yourself out there through internships, volunteer work, attending career fairs, or expanding your network. And as you near graduation, and at other times throughout your career, you'll launch into that next phase, whether it's your first job in your field, a promotion, or a career change. Or you might be doing a little bit of everything all at once. Some of you have gotten a ton of support already from your previous institution, and some of you may not have had all these resources, or known about them, or taken advantage of them. Wherever you are on this journey, Mercy has your back. Our goal is for you to feel confident in asking yourself the right questions, finding the resources to get some answers, and managing the next steps in your career. There is so much to think about in the world of career preparation for any student, and we know that you have specific concerns layered on top of that. You have your transfer credits and degree audit to sort out. You might feel like you're playing catch up with course content or getting acclimated to policies and your routine at Mercy. You might be trying to establish your social circle and find activities and events to attend. Building an intentional time to focus on your career can feel like a lot on top of all of that. Sometimes students tell us that they prefer to wait until they graduate to start working on their career. Some students feel that they need to focus all their energy just on getting to graduation. Others feel that once they earn their degree, things will kind of fall into place. I'm here to tell you that you should think about this early and pay attention to it often. I understand why some of you might think it's okay to wait. Honestly, we're pretty excited about the current state of the workforce. In many industries, there are more jobs available than candidates applying, and employers are more aware than ever that they need to sell their companies to you just as much as you need to sell yourselves to them. Generally, we find that employers are working hard to attract and retain talent. And this is great news because it shifts more power to you as candidates for positions than we have seen in quite a while. You have more leverage to find and ask for the right position with the right combination of compensation, benefits, perks, and environment for you. However, all of this can offer a false sense of security that a job will be waiting for you upon graduation, and it might cause you to pay less attention to your competitive edge than you should. While there are plenty of job postings across the country, the availability of jobs varies greatly from industry to industry and location to location. And while employers are investing energy in selling you on their companies, they are also taking their time to hire the right candidate who they feel will stay with them for a long time. Filling vacancies costs companies time and money, and after the high turnover that has happened over the last few years, employers want to do everything they can to make sure they hire for keeps. Also, hiring trends shift all the time. So just because we're in a candidate-centric market right now, there's no guarantee this will be the case when you graduate. It's still crucial for you to think about how you will be a competitive candidate. There are a lot of things that you can do to set yourself apart, but statistically, there are 3 that we want you to pay attention to: your soft skills, your internships, and your social capital. Now, luckily, you're already doing a lot as a college student to build these. So let's talk a little bit about how to leverage what you're already doing and then fill in some of the gaps. Your soft skills go by many names. You may also see them called transferable skills, essential skills, high-level skills, key skills, or interpersonal skills. The National Association of Colleges and Employers calls them career readiness competencies. This is the list that we work with because it is the result of years of validated research with thousands of employers nationwide. The top 8 career readiness competencies that employers look for in employees are career and self-development, communication, critical thinking, equity and inclusion, leadership, professionalism, teamwork, and technology. As opposed to your hard skills, which describe what you can do and are objectively measurable, your soft skills are more about how you work, that is, your unique approach, and their challenge is that they are subjectively described and measured. Soft skills, though universally desired in every workplace, look different in every industry, and every candidate has different strengths within them. You're already building and demonstrating soft skills every day through classes, work, volunteer work, clubs and activities, and your home life. When you work on a group project, that's teamwork. When you notice a problem at work and suggest a solution, that's critical thinking. When you convince someone to implement your plan, that's leadership. When you find a way to work more efficiently using a software program, that's technology. All these little actions make up these large conceptual skills and also form your unique recipe for success. There are 2 major challenges in the realm of soft skills. First, these are big concepts, and every employer uses common language for them, but they show up very differently in different workplaces. 3 job postings for an accountant, a nurse, and a kindergarten teacher may all require strong communication skills, but those specific needs are very different for those 3 people. Second, even though you do these things all the time, coming up with examples and talking about your strengths is not easy, and it takes a lot of practice. So, your mission is twofold. 1, investigate what the soft skills look like in your industry. You can do this through information sessions, employer visits, career chats with people in the field, and internships or volunteer work, just for a few ideas. And 2, spend time each semester reflecting on where you might have built or demonstrated one of these skills. Write down those examples. They will eventually become resume bullets, cover letter stories, and interview answers. Internships are a crucial part of your career plan. Getting some real experience in your intended career path can be illuminating. An internship can show you more about the work environment, daily life, and necessary skills in your field of work. This can help you make crucial decisions or help you become better prepared to enter the workforce. Internships are near and dear to my heart personally as someone who changed my career path halfway through graduate school. My whole life I was preparing for a career teaching languages in a K-12 environment. And in graduate school, I got exposure to what this would really look like through field work. And I was also working at a college to pay my way through grad school. Gaining practical experience in both of these environments helped me realize that my real calling was in higher education, working with students just like you at pivotal moments in their careers. And for the last 15 years, I've experienced many different roles and projects in this space, and I love what I do, and I don't regret a thing. But I might never have gotten here, or I might have gotten here much later if I hadn't gotten a little practical experience in my field during my studies. And we know that internships have other practical benefits. They can help you speak more credibly about your interests and skills in interviews. They can help you make invaluable connections in your field that could lead to a job after graduation. Statistically, nationwide, students who complete an internship in college receive more job offers than students who do not. And in some cases, they receive higher salary offers as well. Anecdotally, most recent graduates who express difficulty finding employment tell our career coaches that they did not do internships while they were in college, and now, with hindsight, they wish they had. Some of you are in majors where an internship, externship, or clinical rotation is built into your program. If you're not, please strongly consider completing at least one internship before you graduate. Some of you already did an internship at your last institution, so you're well on your way. You might consider doing another one at Mercy. Research also shows us that the more internships you do, the more job offers you are likely to receive. Some of you haven't done an internship yet, and it's not too late, but think about it now before it gets away from you. If you are struggling to fit an internship into your schedule or cut back work hours to accommodate it, come have a conversation with a career coach. We may have alternatives or funding options for you to help complete this incredibly important milestone on your career journey. Finally, let's talk a little bit about your social capital. This is your current network of professional allies, as well as that potential pipeline of yet untapped connections. No one accomplishes anything alone, and having a strong network around you is invaluable to your success. Your professional allies have information, advice, resources, contacts, and opportunities that they can connect you to. These are the people who know you well, understand your values and your professional mission, and can attest to your work product. They are people with a foot in the door or a seat at the table who have you in mind and can say your name to people in power. This might mean telling you about an open position, putting in a good word with the hiring manager, or suggesting an approach for your job search. The more people you have in your corner, the more access you have to all of these things, and the greater your social capital. There is a whole skill set wrapped up in your social capital, which involves recognizing people who might be great allies for you, knowing how to reach out professionally and foster connections, your ability to maintain those relationships, and your resiliency around rejection or radio silence. This doesn't have to feel forced or even like a numbers game. The idea here is to find like-minded people that you resonate with who become invested in your success. And crucially, this isn't a one-way street. Keep an eye out for people who you can help and uplift. One by one, we're building little communities to help each other through this very difficult game of job searching and career management. The good news is you're already doing this too. You have friends, family, faculty, staff, and coworkers already in your circle. You might need to devote some time to assembling a list so you can see all of the people who are already in your network. We strongly recommend using LinkedIn for this because then you'll also see all the people they're connected to and really unlock the power of this network. From there, make sure you keep putting yourself out there each semester to have new experiences and make new connections. So, some good news. As a transfer student, you have some distinct assets tied to your experience of changing institutions. First, you simply have a variety of experience. You have seen how different institutions work, and you have access to resources and information from different sources. You've had to navigate different systems, learn different protocols, and advocate for yourself in different settings. This has already built some adaptability and resilience in you that you will take with you wherever you go, including the workforce. Coming from another institution also means that you have access to a broader range of contacts at both universities, which means you're able to build a broader network faster than many students. And in many cases, you've already had access to some career preparation work. Many of you have already done 1 or 2 internships. In all of these ways, you are ahead of the game. But don't rest on this. You still have work to do each semester to stay ahead of the game and position yourself for success after graduation. Transferring can also bring a set of challenges. Students transfer for so many reasons, which could include academic struggles, geographic relocation, or obstacles in your personal or family life. Please know that whatever your hurdles, you have a support system here at Mercy to navigate your specific circumstances. We know that a lot of you began college during COVID lockdown and may have missed out on the super personal touch that in-person education and services offer you. Please know that we're here in person and virtually to meet you where you need us. One challenge you all have in common is a shorter time here at Mercy than students who started in their freshman year. You have fewer years to meet all of the faculty and staff who could become part of your professional network. You have less time to understand your degree requirements and maybe managing some nuances in your transfer credits, and all of this can pull you away from paying attention to your career development. You have a shorter runway to make a plan and implement all your action items using Mercy resources, and less time to investigate what all those resources even are. Although you come in with all of this valuable experience and information, it can sometimes feel like you don't have enough time to catch up with current Mercy students and stay ahead of the game. But don't you worry, we are here for you. I'm about to share a number of resources, but please know that my priority is that you know you have a career team here to help you and provide university resources and direction to meet your goals. During your years here, I hope you'll investigate some time in exploring everything Mercy has to offer, starting with career communities. These are groups of students pursuing similar career fields. The good news is we already guessed your career community based on your major and join you in. So you should already be getting regular emails from a career coach who is specialized in your field. I hope you open them so you can see all the wonderful internships, events, and advice they are sending you. You can also find a ton of resources for your career communities right on our website. Stay tuned to the end for a link. We also host a number of events every semester, some educational to help you build career skills, and some recruiting to help you connect to employers and opportunities. I hope you can make it to at least one event each semester. In career, we have a team of people who build and maintain connections with employers to post internships and some part-time and full-time opportunities for Mercy students. We also offer formal and informal opportunities for you to meet with employers throughout the year. Our website has a number of resources and platforms for you to access day or night. Look for things like Focus 2 or Candid Career, which help you explore careers and research the workforce. Big Interview, which answers all of your burning interview questions and lets you practice interviewing online. Handshake, which is your portal for internships, jobs, events, and career coaching appointments, and so much more. Poke around the website when you have a few minutes. We have career coaches on all 3 campuses, and all are available virtually. Your career community page will show you which coach or coaches are specialized for your community, and you can schedule an appointment right from your community page. Your packed team is the first line of defense on all things transfer and can connect you to all the resources you need to pay attention to your career. We work with them all the time, so stay closely connected with them. Your faculty also have amazing resources. Many of them are still working in their field and have amazing advice and connections. Get to know them, stop by their office hours, do well in their classes, and ask to chat with them about your plans. One of our most unique initiatives here at Mercy is the EPIC program. We have partnered with your faculty to build career right into some of your courses. These are short assignments to help you pay attention to the various pieces of your career and earn some credit in your class while you do. For those of you who haven't yet been exposed to career planning, this will help you get started with some brief action items that will help you stay on track. You can do this on your own time within your course's deadlines without having to find the time to meet with someone during business hours. Working with your faculty, we've laid out the necessary career planning steps over several semesters so you don't miss one. For those of you who have done some of this work at your last institution, don't underestimate the value of revisiting these steps. You may already have a resume or successfully gone through an interview or feel like a networking expert, but all of these are things that need constant attention. Your resume needs periodic updating as you accomplish new things. Your interviewing and networking skills will get rusty if you don't practice them. Your career story will evolve over time, and you should regularly revisit it and practice telling it even after you graduate. Opportunities sometimes crop up when you least expect them. We want you to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Get in this habit now, and it will benefit you for the rest of your career. And for all of you, whether or not this clicks for you right now, there is something different that happens when you marry your career work with your academic work rather than focusing on these separately. Anytime you get to make new connections between the things you learn and experience, you grow as a learner and a professional. As experts in your fields, your faculty know this. They know how crucial all of this prep work can be to a successful career, and they want to help you perfect these skills along with your course content. If you ever have technical trouble with EPIC or questions about how to complete the modules, reach out to us so we can help you stay on deadline. Okay, I threw a lot at you in a short amount of time, but I hope this helped you feel a little caught up if you were feeling at all behind. To give you some direction, here are some action steps you could take if you haven't already. Pick 1 or 2 and commit to doing them this semester. First, take a moment to reflect. Yes, this is an action. I know it feels more like thinking and less like doing, but reflecting is a crucial part to any aspect of your life. It helps you ask good questions, gain clarity, and make a solid plan. Think about where you are in your journey, what you have accomplished so far, and what you still need to do to be ready to enter your field. Make a list and review it with your career coach, PACT mentor, or a trusted professor, friend, or family member. Start exploring your career community. There is a whole world of resources waiting for you on the website. Log into Handshake if you haven't already and upload your resume for review. You'll need an approved resume to apply to positions in Handshake, so the earlier you do this, the better. Make a connection with a professor, advisor, or student club related to your career path. Attend a career event, or from the school, or a club, or PACT, or student life, anything that connects you with an aspect of your career. Or meet with a career coach to discuss your personal plans. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope it was helpful. Make sure you count your attendance by submitting the quiz. Just follow the QR code and answer the quiz questions. I hope you feel confident answering all the questions, but you don't have to pass the quiz to have your attendance accounted. You just need to submit it. Visit our website for more information at career.mercy.edu. Do me a favor and give us a follow on Instagram. We're pushing out fun and informational content regularly, so stay updated with us there. And finally, if you need more information or want to connect with a career coach, feel free to email us. Thanks for watching.